Confidence in soccer. Confidence is a funny thing. The more you have it, the better you play. And the better you play, the more you have it. Most people believe you're either born with confidence or you are not. I will teach you how to have it, build on it, and keep it. We just need a win to get our confidence back, is a phrase we hear often in soccer. However, if your confidence levels are based solely on the end results, it will fluctuate up and down and never be consistent. Confidence is the most important mental trait that you can have. Just like you don't wait to become unfit to work on your fitness, you shouldn't wait to lose your confidence to start building your confidence. Instead of building high levels of confidence that evaporate at the first sign of a negative situation or outcome, we want to build a steady, solid, sturdy foundation of confidence. So what is confidence? Webster's dictionary says it's a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. So what is a lack of confidence? I would say it is fear and doubt, or lack of trust in oneself or in one's abilities to perform. Sometimes a lack of results can make our confidence levels lower. To prevent this, we need to train our confidence to be based on our skills and abilities and not anchored in results. When a player says he lost confidence in front of goal, he usually means that he lost confidence in the end result of scoring. There could be several reasons for not scoring, like coming up against good defenders, good keepers, having bad assists from teammates, or overthinking and having analysis paralysis. Some of these factors are under a player's control, but he can't let the things that he does not control undermine his confidence in his abilities. If you were to ask a striker who has lost his confidence if they could still strike with either foot inside the box, or make good runs, or dribble a defender, or go up for a header, they would still say that they have the belief they could do these things. So they have not lost the confidence in the ingredients it takes to score goals, but they have stopped putting their focus on those things and are only focused on the end result, the ball in the net. They're stuck thinking about the future or the scoreboard instead of focusing on the present moment or the process of having an attempt on goal. We are usually able to pinpoint what aspects of our game are undermining our confidence. It's the things we are not so good at, or our weaknesses. With the performance profile, you are easily able to identify what those are for you. This is why goal setting is so important. If you set small goals for yourself, every time you achieve them, you get positive feedback from your achievement and increase your level of belief that you can hit your next target. Every small win is increasing your overall confidence levels. The confidence challenge in soccer: to increase our confidence, we have to get better at the things we are not good at. But if we are constantly reminded that we are not good at something, we start to let that taint our self-image and overall confidence. So we need to have in the back of our mind the fact that we are improving on the things that need improvement. We also need to keep reminding ourselves of our positive qualities and not let us forget those, because those are where the foundation of our confidence comes from. You need to have a balance of remembering what you're good at, but also be focusing on improving the areas you're lacking in, which are the things that decrease our confidence. So team confidence: for a team to be confident, the individual player has to, 1, be confident in themselves, 2, be confident in their teammates' ability to perform their jobs on the field, and 3, be confident in the team to play as a team, as a collective unit, to execute the coach's game plan properly. Without individual confidence, there is no team confidence. How confident are you in your own abilities? How confident are you in your teammates' abilities? How confident are you in the team as one single unit? Here are a few techniques to build a solid foundation of confidence. Not everyone is going to react the same to the same techniques, so find the ones that work the best for you out of this toolbox. Self-talk: be your own fan. The manner in which you talk to yourself can have a huge impact on your confidence. If your self-talk focuses on your strengths, your confidence will improve. And if it focuses on your weaknesses, your confidence will decrease. Many times we don't even realize we are, for one, talking to ourselves, two, saying negative things to ourselves, and three, we don't realize if we change those negative things to positive things that our confidence will improve. Personal chants, self-affirmations, and reminders are predetermined statements that focus a player's mind on his strengths and positive qualities. Repeated use of these statements can plant these thoughts and ideas into the subconscious mind and guarantee that they are running in the background. You will play better, practice better, and feel better as a result of constantly remembering these aspects about yourself. Write these down on the confidence builder included in the document section. When you choose your positive statements, make them truthful, believable, and accurate. If you don't think this will work, try the opposite and see how much your performance drops. For example, go an entire game telling yourself, your first touch sucks. You're going to lose this challenge. You couldn't head a ball if you tried. Watch it become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Then try the opposite. The status quo of the human mind is usually fear, doubt, and negativity. Therefore, we need to be deliberate about fighting against these thoughts within ourselves. So here are some examples of self-affirmations or general reminders. I always give 100% in training. When the pressure's on, I'm always switched on. I'm learning more and more each day. I can read the game better than anyone else. There is no one better at my position than me. Every coach I've had has told me I'm reliable. I work hard on my fitness. I never back down from a 50-50 ball. Write these down and read them daily. Read them before practice. Read them before matches. This will get your brain thinking positively as the status quo, as opposed to letting doubt and fear step in. They get your mind focused on playing to your strengths rather than your weaknesses. If you want to, you can record a voice memo on your phone to listen to on repeat. When you create your list, have at least one of each category. Something about your fitness, your mindset, your lifestyle, and your skill. Keep reading them daily, even when you're feeling confident, to make sure your confidence levels stay high. You don't quit going to the gym once you're strong enough, do you? So think of each quality as a pillar. The more pillars you have, the more stable your confidence. The mental trophy cabinet. This personal highlight reel is a great tool to use right before games or practice to get you in a winning mindset. Write down several of your highlights of your soccer career, of times you had great personal performances. It might be a goal you scored, a save you made, a player you shut down defensively. Write down 3 or 4 moments that made you feel absolutely powerful, strong, and able to take on anyone. When you replay these experiences in your mind, it triggers the same mindset that you were in when you created them. It is like a time machine that takes you back to that moment. You want to really brag about yourself here. This is just for you. No need for anyone else to see them. You can extend this idea to other aspects of your life to help boost your overall self-esteem and confidence. This can be aspects like business, school, romance, music. We can also create reminders to focus our mind on future events. How do you want to play in this upcoming match? What mental qualities do you want to bring? What thoughts about your game do you want running in the background? Write a list before every game of what mindset you want to have. Examples might be positive body language the entire time I'm on the field, even if we get scored on or I make a mistake. I'm strong in the air, always. Strong communication the whole game. I will demonstrate who is the boss from the first minute. I practiced hard this week. Now I'll play hard. Positive the entire game. No matter how bad the ref screws up, I won't let it shake my focus. These will keep your mind focused on what you want it to and be proactive about the kind of thoughts and attitudes you want to have. Self-talk. What kinds of negative things do you usually say to yourself when you screw up? What kind of pictures, mental movies, sounds, feelings in your body do you have when you make a mistake? We need to be aware of when we are having negative thoughts so we can change them or reframe them into positive, helpful thoughts. For example, change this negative thought. This ref sucks. He has a personal vendetta against us and me. To this thought, I won't let this ref affect my mental game or focus. I can be any team with any ref. Or change, I'm worried I won't get much playing time, to I just have to do my best and that's all I can do. Focus on what I can control. Or change, I'm such an idiot for missing that kick. My game is going to be crap now. I can feel it. Might as well give up. To this, it was a mistake. Everyone makes them. It's what you do about it that counts. Brush it off. Focus on the next one. Or change, we're not getting lucky today at all. We can't even hold possession. To this, stay positive. Let's build each other up. The chances will come and we can turn it around. Or change, today's a big game for me. I hope I don't screw it up. To this, I'm here because I'm good. Keep doing the things I've done a million times in the past that got me to this point. Just play. Your brain is hardwired to take the easiest route. The easiest thing to do is to be negative. It eliminates the energy it takes to be positive and find solutions using your strengths. So understand that the negative thoughts are going to be there, and it will take effort to change them. Changing your mindset takes practice. The first step is to realize the negative thoughts are there. The second step is to stop them. And the third step is to replace them. Be aware that changing your thoughts is a skill that will get better the more you do it. Once you're in the heat of the game and you realize you're saying negative things to yourself, you need to do what is called thought stopping, which is like a mental slap in the face. This can be done by visualizing an image like a stop sign or a red card or a giant red kill switch. You can always just say to yourself the word stop in your head. Or if you pair this with the physical cue, like slapping yourself in the face with your hands or clapping your hands together or slapping your thighs, it's even more effective. Once you stop the negative thought, replace it with the positive statement that gets your mind focused on what positive actions you will take next. If you don't replace the negative thought with something else, something positive, it might pause for a minute, but it will return. One very important thing when talking to yourself is to not use the word don't, and to use the opposite of that, which is do. Your brain cannot process a negative without first processing the action or word and then figuring out what the opposite of that word is and then performing said action. It's similar to me saying, do not think of a white elephant. What does your brain automatically do? It thinks of a white elephant. Now, what if I wanted to think of a rat? I would say to myself, think of a rat. What's the end result? I think of a rat and not of a white elephant. It's similar to confidence. Let's say a ball is coming towards you and you're by the sideline and you keep saying to yourself, don't let it go out of bounds. Don't let it go out of bounds. Don't let it go out of bounds. What does your brain have to visualize first to process this? The ball going out of bounds. Now if we change that thought to good first touch, eye on the ball, what happens? We get a good first touch. We have given our mind and body a clear instruction on what we want to happen instead of what we do not want to happen. Therefore, we can execute that plan faster and better. Don't worry about failing, but instead, be focused on succeeding. Give yourself positive instructions and notice how much better you perform. Body language also plays a huge part in our confidence levels. If we have our head dropped, shoulders slouched, avoid eye contact, and move slowly, it will be difficult for us to pump ourselves up. Who do you know that has exceptional body language on the field